Here it says find the unknown angle measures by solving for the variable. So this question is very similar to a question on your assignment, and there's a key piece of information missing from both of our questions. And that's the fact that this triangle is an isosceles triangle. You might have looked at it, assumed it was, but it needs to be stated in the question, or at least tick marks on the triangle saying that this side is congruent to this side. If these two sides are congruent, which two angles are congruent? I like to think of these tick marks as arrows pointing down to the two base angles. The base angles are the congruent angles in an isosceles triangle. Now we have enough information to solve for x and figure out what angle A, B, and C are by using the triangle sum theorem. The triangle sum theorem says that the three angles of a triangle add up to 180. So if we fill in our angle measures, the top one is 5x minus 95. The bottom left is 3x. And what's this one? It's congruent to this, so it's also 3x. And now we can start solving this equation. So the first step in solving an equation is to look at both sides of the equal sign and see if it can be simplified. On the left side, I see that there are a lot of like terms I can combine. The 5x plus the 3x plus another 3x can combine to be 11x. But there's nothing to combine with the minus 95. And then on the right side, I still just have my 180. Now I'm going to solve for the variable, start moving things around. I always like to move what's added or subtracted to the variable first. So I'm going to move that minus 95 by doing the inverse. I'm going to add 95 to both sides. Because minus 95 plus 95 is 0, so I'm left with 11x equals 275. Now I want to solve for x, but it's being multiplied by 11, so I'm going to divide both sides by 11. Because anything divided by itself is 1, so I'm left with 1x equals 275 divided by 11 is 25. So now I know what x is. But the question is not asking me what is x. It's asking me the measure of angle A, B, and C. So what I need to do is substitute x is 25 into each of those measures. If I look at angle A, it says this is 3 times x, or 3 times 25, which is 75 degrees. And the same for angle C. It's also 3 times x, or 3 times 25. For angle B, we have 5x minus 95, or 5 times 25 minus 95. 5 times 25 is 125, minus 95 is 30 degrees. Our last step is to just check our work. Remember, all three of these angles need to add up to 180. So just put this in your calculator. Is 75 plus 30 plus 75 equal to 180? Yes.